Imagine this. You're standing in the quiet heart of India, um, surrounded by the hum of this sprawling forest. The air itself feels alive with possibility. Knowing that something truly extraordinary, a story centuries in the making, is unfolding right here, right now. This isn't just any place. It's where history isn't merely remembered, it's being, well, dynamically rewritten.
And that place, that living canvas of conservation, is Kuno National Park. For this deep dive, we're pulling back the curtain on Kuno's remarkable transformation. It's emerged not just as a global symbol of wildlife conservation, but perhaps surprisingly to some, a booming ecotourism destination in Madhya Pradesh, India.
Absolutely. Our mission today is to truly understand the incredible journey of Kuno. How did it become this vibrant hub? And what's the dramatic, triumphant, and, well, at times challenging saga of the cheetahs making their historic return to India?
Right. And at the core of this whole transformation is Project Cheetah. It's the driving force, really, turning Kuno into a beacon of biodiversity restoration and, yeah, an absolute magnet for nature enthusiasts.
It's this incredible blend of cutting-edge conservation, thriving tourism, and vital community development that makes this story so compelling, isn't it?
It really is. So, as we embark on this deep dive, we'll journey through Kuno's unique landscape, unpack the dramatic story of the cheetah's reintroduction, covering both the exhilarating triumphs and, the inevitable stark realities of rewilding a species. Then explore the surprising surge in tourism and delve into the challenges that have been confronted and largely overcome.
What makes this story so powerful is that it isn't just about facts and figures. It's a living, breathing saga unfolding before our very eyes. It demonstrates what it truly takes to bring a species back from the very brink of extinction.
Exactly. It's happening right now.
Okay, let's roll up our sleeves then and unpack this incredible comeback. Kuno National Park. It's nestled in the Sheopur district of Madhya Pradesh, right within the ancient Gwalior-Chambal region near the majestic Vindhyan Hills. It's a truly remarkable place.
It is, and vast, too. We're talking 748.76 square kilometers. It actually began its journey as a wildlife sanctuary way back in 1981, and then recognizing its growing ecological significance, it was rightfully upgraded to national park status in 2018.
And what's particularly captivating about Kuno is its landscape, isn't it? So diverse.
Incredibly diverse. You find these sprawling, dry, deciduous forests, which seamlessly transition into classic savanna-like grasslands, and cutting right through the heart of it all is the vital Kuno River itself, a crucial tributary of the larger Chambal.
So this rich, varied ecosystem isn't just picturesque.
Not at all. It's a thriving home to an impressive array of wildlife. Leopards, sloth bears, striped hyenas, sambar deer, chital nilgai, and birds. Over 200 species. It's truly a biodiversity hotspot.
And there's a fascinating bit of history here, almost prophetic. Many might not know this, but back in the 1990s, Kuno was originally considered the prime candidate for the Asiatic Lion Reintroduction Project.
That's right. And while that project ultimately took a different path, the extensive preparations and studies done here strategically paved the way for something even more groundbreaking.
And that groundbreaking moment, well, that was the extraordinary return of the cheetah, a magnificent species declared extinct in India in 1952. Mostly due to hunting and habitat loss, right?
Exactly. So it was a truly momentous occasion when, on September 17th, 2022, a first group of 8 cheetahs from Namibia touched down in Kuno. This wasn't just a simple transport. It represented an unprecedented intercontinental effort meticulously planned to restore a lost piece of India's natural heritage.
An incredible effort. And then more arrived.
Yes, a second batch, this time 12 cheetahs from South Africa, followed on February 18th, 2023. This further boosted the initial population and, crucially, strengthened the genetic pool for this ambitious rewilding.
And here's where the narrative shifts from reintroduction to, well, remarkable regeneration, the breeding hope. As of July 2025, Kuno now proudly boasts 10 adult cheetahs and, get this, an incredible 19 Indian-born cubs.
19? That's a profoundly significant achievement, a powerful testament to the project's success in fostering a new generation.
Absolutely. We've seen Namibian cheetah Jwala, for example, giving birth to her first litter of 4 cubs in March 2023, with one bravely surviving, and then astonishingly, 3 more in January 2024.
And the signs of new life extend even further. South African cheetah Gamini brought 6 robust cubs into the world in March 2024. Namibian Asha contributed 3 energetic cubs in January 2024, and most recently, South African Nerva gifted the park with 5 cubs in November 2024.
It's amazing. These aren't just numbers.
No, not at all. This rapid breeding success, with 19 Indian-born cubs in just a few years, is frankly a rare beacon of hope in reintroduction efforts like this. It strongly suggests a deep level of adaptation and a robust start to a truly self-sustaining population. It's defying some of the initial skepticism about their survival in a new climate. It's exactly what this whole ambitious endeavor was designed to achieve.
The signs of new life are undeniably thrilling. But as with any ambitious undertaking, especially one set against the unpredictable backdrop of the wild, success often walks hand in hand with formidable challenges, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Which brings us to navigating the wild. We have to confront the inevitable setbacks that test the resilience of such a bold experiment.
So, despite the breeding successes,
Yes, despite those highs, the project has, candidly, faced significant difficulties. Between March 2023 and August 2024, we saw the unfortunate loss of 8 adult cheetahs and 5 cubs.
that's tough. So what happened? What were the underlying causes?
Well, the reported reasons have been varied and complex. We've seen septicemia stemming from maggot-infested ruins under their radio collars. That was a critical learning curve, actually. It highlighted an unforeseen challenge where the constant pressure, maybe moisture under standard collars in India's climate, led to serious infections.
So the collars themselves became an issue.
In some cases, yes. There was also heat stress. Remember, these cheetahs came with thick winter coats, acclimated to African seasons. Those thicker coats during India's intense summer made them particularly vulnerable. And sadly, in one tragic instance, a reported drowning.
Wow. It truly shows that conservation efforts are far from a fairy tale. Real-world endeavors, real risks, real losses.
Exactly, and it constantly demands adaptive learning.
That's a crucial point. But what's particularly impressive is how Kuno's management adapted, right? They implemented strategic changes.
They did. They're employing cutting-edge tools now. Not just standard radio collars, but specifically designed, lighter, less intrusive collars. Plus drone technology for constant non-invasive monitoring, all supported by dedicated on-the-ground veterinary teams.
And preventative measures, too.
Yes, we're seeing the administration of prophylactic medicines to prevent infections, and an active strategy to translocate leopards which compete for prey to other areas. That reduces pressure on the growing cheetah population.
So a very proactive and adaptive approach.
It absolutely is. And it's not just about managing within Kuno. There's a crucial strategic expansion of the project underway for long-term viability.
Right, expanding the footprint.
Precisely. On April 20, 2025, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary in Mandsaur district was officially designated as the second cheetah home. In fact, 2 South African males, Prabhas and Pavak, have already been successfully relocated there.
Already there. So what makes Gandhi Sagar significant?
Well, it features a secure 80-square-kilometer fenced area and a state-of-the-art veterinary hospital. This aims to alleviate pressure on Kuno's core area and ensure the long-term viability and genetic diversity of the entire population. This metapopulation concept is key here, creating interconnected habitats so different cheetah groups can thrive and mix, avoiding genetic isolation, makes the whole population more resilient.
That sounds like a truly secure and expansive future, and I heard there's also a conservation breeding center planned.
That's right, in Gujarat's Bunny grasslands. It'll be capable of housing 16 cheetahs, further strengthening the network.
This kind of ambition, it clearly comes with a significant investment, doesn't it?
It certainly does. This bold experiment is backed by a truly substantial financial commitment. It underscores the national priority. The National Tiger Conservation Authority, the NTCA, has invested over 112 crore, a big chunk, 67% allocated directly to Madhya Pradesh. On top of that, 96 crore from the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, the MOE FCC, and an additional 50 crore from Indian Oil. So yes, it's a massive national undertaking with serious financial backing.
So we've talked about the animals, the science, the challenges. But what are the human element? Kuno hasn't just brought back a species, it's truly unlocked a thriving ecotourism destination, created a powerful economic ripple effect.
The tourism phenomenon here is truly remarkable. Kuno recorded a staggering 19% increase in tourist arrivals just in the 2024-25 season, that's October to June. We're talking 3,833 visitors, including 21 foreign tourists, flocking to see this unfolding success story.
Wow. And contrast that with earlier numbers.
It's fascinating. Kuno only saw about 804 visitors back in the 2019-20 season. Fast forward to 2023-24, after the cheetahs arrived, and that number jumped to 3,221 visitors. That's a 121% surge. It's not just growth, it's an explosion of interest.
Incredible. It highlights the power of a successful conservation story to capture global imagination.
Absolutely. It brings people directly into the story.
So what specifically draws these crowds? It's not just about seeing cheetahs, though that's a huge draw.
Right. It's fueled by a global fascination with Project Cheetah itself, amplified by massive media coverage, endorsements from prominent figures. People genuinely want to be part of a conservation success story. They want to witness it.
Makes sense. So if you're planning a visit, what's the Kuno experience actually like for a visitor? What can you expect?
Kuno offers an incredibly immersive experience. You can go on jeep safaris, even walking safaris in certain areas. These offer amazing opportunities to spot not just the elusive cheetahs, but also leopards, sloth bears, and that diverse bird life we mentioned.
And there's specific times for these.
Yes, the park operates seasonally, usually October 1st to June 30th. It closes during the monsoon to protect the ecosystem. Safari slots are offered both morning, say 6:30 to 9:30 a.m., and evening 3:00 to 6:00 p.m. Routes like the People Bounty Tourist Zone are designed to minimize wildlife disturbance, ensuring a respectful visit.
Good to know. Any practical advice?
Definitely bring binoculars and cameras, of course. Sturdy footwear is a must, especially for walking options. And the local guides are fantastic. They ensure safety and provide really valuable education throughout your journey.
But the experience extends beyond just the wildlife spotting, right? It's more holistic.
Much more. There are accommodation options ranging from budget-friendly government rest houses to charming private lodges near Sheopur. And crucially, it offers incredible cultural immersion. Visitors can engage directly with local communities, experience Sheopur's rich heritage through its traditional cuisine like dal bafla or buta cookies. Have you tried those?
I haven't. Sounds delicious, though.
They are. Plus vibrant folk dances, intricate local handicrafts. It's not just a wildlife park, it's truly a cultural gateway.
Into the heart of rural India. And this brings us to that economic ripple effect you mentioned.
Exactly. This tourism boom directly supports local employment guiding, hospitality, transportation. It aligns perfectly with Madhya Pradesh's goal to involve youth and women in wildlife tourism. They have initiatives like training cheetah mitras, local community volunteers, and empowering women's self-help groups as expert guides.
That's fantastic. So Kuno's success is genuinely a win-win, benefiting both wildlife and people.
Absolutely. It's transforming local livelihoods in a very positive way.
Now, let's zoom out a bit and consider Kuno's broader legacy. This project has implications far beyond the park itself. It's fundamentally about ecosystem harmony, isn't it? Restoring balance.
It absolutely is. Project Cheetah isn't just about bringing back one species, however iconic. It's about profoundly enhancing the entire ecosystem balance by reintroducing a vital top predator that was missing for decades. It's about restoring a natural equilibrium that has cascading ecological benefits, affects prey populations, even forest health.
And the global collaboration aspect is fascinating, too.
It really is. We're seeing ongoing negotiations with countries like Kenya and Botswana to potentially source more cheetahs. There's even a memorandum of understanding with Kenya, pending approval, specifically looking at bringing cheetahs whose seasonal patterns might better align with India's climate. That could reduce adaptation challenges significantly. Kuno is genuinely becoming a global blueprint for this kind of large-scale reintroduction.
A global blueprint.
Yeah.
It's a huge step for international conservation.
Yeah.
And the vision doesn't stop there, right? There's talk of a metapopulation.
Yes, that grand, ambitious vision. Imagine a proposed cheetah conservation complex spanning Kuno, Gandhi Sagar, and even extending into Rajasthan's Bains Rogar Wildlife Sanctuary.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would create a vast, connected landscape.
Exactly, a 2,708 square kilometer metapopulation landscape, fostering sustainable growth for the species across multiple secure habitats. The sheer scale of that potential impact is, well, simply mind-boggling.
So if we connect all this back, the lessons learned from Kuno must be invaluable for future efforts worldwide.
Absolutely invaluable. The challenges faced, while significant, offer deep, hard-won insights into the complexities of intercontinental translocations, species adaptation. Kuno serves as a living laboratory. It provides a crucial guide for future conservation initiatives globally, and it aligns perfectly with India's commitment to biodiversity under the Convention on Biological Diversity. It shows what dedicated, scientifically driven effort can achieve.
What an incredible journey we've explored today, from its beginnings as a sanctuary to its current status as this bustling national park. Kuno has truly transformed into a global conservation and tourism hub driven by Project Cheetah.
We've seen that remarkable blend of exhilarating successes, the growing sheep numbers, those precious cubs born on Indian soil, alongside incredible resilience and overcoming significant real-world challenges.
Kuno's story really is one of profound resilience, isn't it? Bold innovation and unwavering hope.
It is. It's a powerful, tangible example of how dedication, cutting-edge science, and deep community engagement can balance ambitious conservation goals with thriving tourism and local development. They're achieving something truly extraordinary, something that seemed almost impossible just a few years ago.
And as we wrap up this deep dive, maybe leave you with this thought. Consider how Kuno's journey, with all its triumphs and its hard-fought setbacks, how it reshapes our understanding of what's truly possible when we commit with that unwavering determination to restoring natural balances. What new connections might you draw between such dedicated conservation efforts and broader societal well-being? Seeing how a single focused project can breathe new life into an entire region, impacting not just the wildlife, but human lives, economies, and aspirations too. It's definitely a powerful thought to ponder as we look towards the future of conservation.